Hi, I'm Vanessa, marketing lead at Adina, and you're listening to The Beauty Curtain. This is the podcast that draws back the curtain on the beauty and personal care industry. And today we're live at SCS Formulate on stand with Maeva Abdoulhadi, Vantage's technical support manager, one of our amazing suppliers. So welcome to the podcast, Maeva.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
We're super excited to have you on and also for you to be joining us here at SCS Formulate this year. So how are you finding the show so far?
The show is really great. We are really happy to be there with Adina to present our last formulation concept and our last innovative ingredients.
Nice. Yeah, we're really excited to have you here. Now, before we dive into what's new from Vantage, I would love to know a little bit more about you and your background in beauty and personal care. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So I've started my career in the beauty industry for more than 10 years now. Initially, I worked as a laboratory manager for a brand for makeup and skincare products. And I've joined Vantage, it was 4 years ago. And I am now the technical support manager for EMEA. So we work very, very closely with our customers and distributors. We develop formulation concepts. We do some qualification testing on our ingredients. All of this to support our customers in their R&D development.
Wow, that's amazing. And I have to say, you come up with some incredible formulations.
Yes.
All of the kits that you send out are fantastic.
Thank you.
So more about Vantage. What does Vantage specialize in? Or I guess what are they famous for?
So Vantage is a US-based company. We have a responsible portfolio of a variety of ingredients, actually, which are designed for either skincare, hair care, but also color cosmetics and toiletries. So we have different ingredient platforms. For example, our core technology is around jojoba oil. We have our own farms, so we have very integrating into the jojoba oil production from the harvesting to the refining. We have also developed some jojoba derivatives. All of this to allow the formulators to develop very innovative formulation, activated formulation, and with high sensoriality. We also have some anionic surfactant, sulfate-free and ultra-mild for the skin. So these surfactants are based on the Tourette technology. And we also have a large variety of active ingredients to address different kinds of skin concerns, so from skin blemishes to skin aging and so on. So we have a comprehensive portfolio of different kinds of ingredients.
Yeah, very comprehensive. I would love to ask a bit more about the jojoba derivatives. So you said you have your own farms. So would you say that your jojoba is traceable?
Yes, exactly. So as we have our own farms, we secure the supply chain, and we have the full traceability, again, from the harvesting to the refining process. We are able to provide all of the information to our customers, which is really important to the customers today.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so on to the question of the show. What is new from Vantage this year?
So we are really happy to launch at SCS Formulate our new formulation concept, which is about pro-aging beauty. So we have developed 6 formulations in order to address the menopausal skin. And we are really proud of this kit because the formulations are really beautiful and they are really dedicated to this specific stage of the life of the woman in the world.
So why are these formulations a focus for you at the moment? Why choose menopausal skincare concerns?
So I would say that since the beginning of the year, we decided to focus on inclusivity in general. So earlier this year, we have started to launch a new formulation concept around inclusive beauty, not only in makeup, but also in skincare and hair care products. So then, following different research, we have realized that on the market there is not so many products designed for menopausal skin. And actually this is a need because all women in life all around the world face this stage. And yeah, they face different skin concerns such as skin dryness, acne, also hot flashes. They also face some dysbiosis. So we really wanted to come with some solutions to our customers for the final consumers, of course.
So can you tell us a little bit more about maybe the specific formulations and how they solve some of those skincare problems?
Sure. So, for example, we have the revitalizing night cream. So this is a rich formulation, which doesn't leave any greasy feeling on the skin after penetration. It leaves the skin very comfortable, and it contains different type of active ingredients such as irazomycetane, which is a cross-linked hyaluronic acid, which is going to boost the skin hydration level during the night, as it is a night cream. So included into this formulation the marine Pharmabiotic L, which is a fermentation-based complex, which is going to energize the skin cells' vitality over time.
The revitalizing night cream sounds amazing and really hits upon some of the skincare concerns that a lot of women face during the menopausal stage. So how many formulations in total are there in your pro-aging beauty campaign?
Yes, so our formulation kit contains 6 formulations actually. So we have a protective hand cream to fight against skin dryness. We have also a skin purifying and cooling essence to help the women decrease their hot flashes over time while moisturizing their skin. We have 2 creams, so the revitalizing night cream, but also for the day, we have developed an SPF 50 daily face cream, which will fight against aging. And then we have also a lipstick to nourish the lips. And the last one is an eye contour, and actually an eye and lips contour to fight against the wrinkles.
Wow, so how does that formulation work?
So the eye contour?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this formulation contains an active ingredient, 2 active ingredients actually, the biosignal lipid 10, and which is a phospholipid-based active ingredient which is going to reduce the wrinkles while improving the skin radiance. And it is also an active ingredient designed for sensitive skin. So this is perfect, especially for the eye contour area, which is thin and very sensitive. And this formulation also contains the adaptogen Pharmabiotic ingredient, which is a fermentation-based complex. This is a postbiotic, which is going to boost the skin collagen 4 level over time.
Wow, that is amazing. But also, I think you mentioned the cooling essence.
Yes.
Is it? So also, how does this one work? So can you feel an actual cooling sensation on the skin? What does it feel like?
So this essence consists in a water-based formulation, and we have included in this formulation 2 sensory agents with a cooling effect. So these ingredients are called the Coolact. We have included the Coolact 10, which will provide a long-lasting cooling effect. And we have combined it with the Coolact P, which is going to have an instant cooling effect. So it's great because it will really provide an instant and an immediate and long-lasting cooling effect over time.
So is that sensorial feeling really important in formulations for menopausal skin?
So for menopausal skin, of course, because it will really help to decrease the feeling of hot flashes. But also, we have more and more requests around instant cooling effect to provide to the formulation because not only menopausal skin, but also in other type of skin, younger people, they really want to have to feel a specific experience when using a product. So with the Coolact, we are able to provide this to the formulations.
It's so great to see that Vantage are so inclusive in their formulations and are looking to this age group and trying to figure out how you can help. I would love to know a bit more about your wider portfolio. So am I right in saying that Vantage has just acquired Jean International?
Exactly. So Vantage acquires Jean International company last year, actually. And we are really happy to introduce this portfolio since the acquisition in Europe. And it's great because with the gene acquisition, we have been able to increase our Vantage portfolio with new active ingredients and also with some emollients. So for example, we are really proud to have the GKMNDA series, which is a range of naturally derived alkane, which has been designed in order to be an alternative to silicone oils.
So do any of the ingredients from the gene range, do they align with any trends at the moment?
Yes, they do. Actually, we have the G-Space ingredient. So this is a patented technology, and these ingredients are auto-emulsifying bases in a powder form. So they can be used to develop traditional emulsion with a cold process, but they can also be used in order to develop solid formulations that can be reconstituted at home. So they really fit with the do-it-yourself trend because the final consumer at the end can reproduce, for example, a cream at home that can be used instantly, or it can also reconstitute a conditioning formulation to be applied directly on the hair. So this is a really great ingredient to provide this type of formulation.
So what demographic do you think will be wanting to use do-it-yourself products? Because it definitely is a trend that we're seeing. Is this more among maybe Gen Z or who's using this?
Yes, so I would say both Gen Z and millennials actually. Gen Z because they really look for experience, fun, and highly sensorial formulations. And also millennials because they travel a lot and they want to have convenient format. So this is a really convenient format to bring with you when you travel in another country by flight or things like that.
That's really interesting, the two sides of that. So with Gen Z, it's more about the experience and the playful beauty maybe. And then on the other side with millennials, how it's really just about convenience and efficiency. I can really see that in myself as a millennial. But also, do you think because you can add kind of water to these and do it yourself, are they inherently sustainable?
Yes, exactly. So the G-Space technology has been developed initially in order to help the formulators to reach these sustainability goals, actually. So as I said before, the G-Space ingredients are supplied in a powder form. They are non-preserved, and they can be used with a cold process. So the formulators don't need to heat the water phase because they can include the G-Space powders directly into the water phase. Also, the G-Space ingredients help the manufacturer to reduce their labor complexity, which is nice, especially with the sustainability mandatories today.
It's really great to hear that Vantage also think of sustainability in the product development and formulation stages and not just at the consumer stage. So yeah, well done on that. So final question of the show today. What is your favorite ingredient or formulation in the Vantage portfolio?
So it's difficult to reply to this question because as a former formulator, I don't have only one favorite product. And again, we have a lot of different kind of ingredients. So in terms of emollient, I would say the GKMNDA series because they help the formulators to reach out amazing formulation because they have an exceptional sensory, a silicone-like sensory. If I have to choose an active ingredient, then I would select the Stratafix AOSPF. Because it really helps to fight against aging in an innovative way. Because it is going to reduce the expression of a specific protein called the caspase-1. And actually this protein is involved in the inflammatory pathway in the skin cells. And we know today that the skin cells inflammation can lead to an increased sensitivity. And this will lead to an accelerated aging. So by reducing this protein, we fight against aging. So this is really innovative. So yeah, I would say definitely the Stratafix AOSPF.
Wow, okay, I haven't heard of this protein before. What was it called again?
Casper's one.
Okay, so we'll have more information about that in the description box below, because that is incredible. I have to point out one of my favorite formulations from Vantage. I think it was the lollipop that you put. I think it was a conditioner.
Yes, it is a conditioner.
Yes, that you put in water and you swirl it around, and it creates a conditioner.
Yes, this is a great formulation. We developed this one to reach, the solid trend, and it has been really appreciated by the customers, actually.
Yeah, amazing formulation. But anyway, thank you so much, Maeva, for
You're
joining
welcome.
us today.
Thank you to you.
And thank you for coming to SCS Formulate and sharing our stand with us.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Harrison, for producing this podcast, and all additional information will be in the description box below. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.